We're going to do another reading. Let's see, what does Spirit have to say to you? Oh, that one popped out. Loyal. Smell loyal. Yep, loyal. Look, you got loyal. It came out twice. Why is loyal here? Present. All right. All right. So some things that were growing in the dark has been exposed. That's what I see. Yep, all this gossip and horse shit. It has to do with an Empress reverse and a Cancer, a Virgo, a Gemini, a Sagittarius, a Virgo, a Taurus, a Capricorn, a jealous witchy bitch. Yeah. Someone's family, a mean family, a Pisces. You're headed towards a 10 of Pentacles. I do see that. So if you're at a 9 of Pentacles, you're headed towards a 10. And I feel like you have someone that's loyal coming towards you. What's hidden here behind this loyal energy? All right. And this is going to be someone who helps. Yeah. Okay. Someone's in their ego. Someone's in their ego. It's someone you moved on from. Yep. That didn't want to see you win, or they just wanted to win at all costs. Yeah, they were talking all kinds of shit about you. They got bad karma, whoever they are. They could have made you a dirty offer, or they sent one towards you. Yeah, for a jackpot, because they wanted to step on you to get ahead. Yeah, and they were trying to stop or block you from reaching your highest potential. Sagittarius, Capricorn. And they're a thief. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. They got bad karma. Show me they got bad karma. Yeah, they're going into poverty. Yep, for stealing from you. Yep, for stealing from you. See, this is you. You're at the 9. You have a 10 coming towards you. So now they're going to go into poverty. Yep, for being rebellious or doing some rebellious shit towards you. Yeah, and some shit got laid to rest. And someone's stressed out now. It's not your problem. They could be a Taurus, a Gemini, a Libra, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. They could be a Cancer. It could be someone that wanted you to feel rejected. It could be someone that you rejected. It could be an Aries, Leo, Sag, a jealous witchy bitch. Yeah, whatever they planned here with this King of Cups, it failed or backfired. Yeah, it had something to do with the Scorpio or the past. Yeah, that's what I see. They were trying to block your gift in the past. That's what I see. That shit backfired on them. You're coming out as the winner. Why are you coming out as the winner here? What happened? Okay. Because they made a bad investment. That's why. Yep, trying to have you rejected. They wasted all their time and energy. They were focused on you, trying to have you rejected. That's what they spent all their time and energy on. Yeah, now they're under judgment. Now they got bad karma. Yep, for being selfish, for being smug, for overindulging. And whatever shit they did, it backfired. That's what I see. Yep, justice, karma. They got karma. For trying to keep some shit going. With some greedy, corrupt asshole. Yeah, someone was just circling around to burn you. With some greedy bitch. Yeah, their plan failed or backfired. It looks like it's a group of people. Yeah, there's a rusty cup here. They were trying to stress you out. They were sending around messages. All that energy and effort, trust me, it didn't just disappear. Right? It didn't just go away. Right? They got bad karma. Someone here was lying to, making shit up. Gaslighting. You're dealing with narcs. That's what I see. With inflated egos, fragile egos. Mm-hmm. That shit's going back to sender. Return to sender, bitch. Yeah, look, they wanted you to be a victim. That's why they got bad karma. They shouldn't have fucked with you. Some gold digger, some gigolo. Yeah, some fake rescuer. Or they didn't want you to get help, or they didn't fucking help you. Yeah, the seraphim, it's about remembering dreams. Yeah, they think they're smarter than you, or there's an air sign involved. Maybe a Virgo. They're trying to outsmart you, or they think they got some shit all figured out here. Yep. Someone could have dark eyes. Someone could be part of a bar, a club, or a drinking party. And they're an energy vampire. Some pretender, some performer, some actor. And they wanted you rejected. They might be in like AA or NA. Yeah, it has to do with lawfulness in reverse. And they're passing away soon. Yep, and they destroyed evidence. Yep, but you have clarity, or somebody has clarity. Yeah, that's what I see. That someone didn't want you to win. They didn't want you to get your flowers, or they were just trying to win at all cost. Yeah, some controller. Yeah, but something was fated. Something to do with someone's uncle. And justice. Father God's army. And someone's cousin. Some about a hotel or a motel. And someone's got a hurt ego. So somebody could be staying at a hotel or a motel. They're angry. Some fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sag. They're left out in the cold. Someone could have left them out in the cold. Someone could have light eyes. Someone could be short or fat. Someone could have a big car or a truck. And they're a mentor in reverse. Yeah, it has to do with their pursuits. A cause fighter. There's some sort of distraction going on too. Some sort of distraction going on. Yeah, they lied. So they're trying to distract someone with a lie. Or they lied to cover their ass. Some sort of smoke. Show me what they lie about. What they lie about, Spirit? Something about a brother. And someone trying to keep someone stuck, or it had something to do with someone moving. Or they lied and they moved. Yeah, it has something to do with a death or an ending. But you're protected. Or they were trying to drag out an ending and keep someone stuck. Someone's brother's involved, someone's sister. An air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius could be involved. Some fake peacemaker or troublemaker. The powers are here. Psychic. Someone didn't use their intuition, or they were trying to block someone's intuition. Could be a Pisces. Someone's a dark triad personality. The cherubim are here and they can't sleep. Someone has insomnia. Why can't they sleep? Some man has insomnia. The dominions are here, the angels. They're overseers of good and recorders of deeds. And they bring us strength. Wow, my throat chakra is starting to feel funny, guys. My throat chakra is starting to feel tight for some reason. You know that feeling you get in your throat when you're like choked up or like your emotions are blocked? That's how it feels right now. It feels real tight. All of a sudden. Something about someone's throat chakra. Show me this dark triad energy. Something about a cyber bully and an impersonator. A copycat. And a bully. They're trying to force something to go their way. They're trying to cock block someone, and they're trying to block someone's forward progress. Yeah, they're trying to keep someone stuck. Yeah, because someone's into you, or it had something to do with someone's chemistry. You had chemistry with someone. Yeah, look, they're giving money to someone. They're paying someone. Yeah, they're going around saying you ain't shit. Some gold diggers, some gigolos involved. And they're showing off. They want you lonely or isolated. They're fishing for comments, and they're a grudge holder. They could be bankrupt, or they were trying to make you go bankrupt. They could have stole your identity. They're sending around messages. Show me this grudge holder. Could be a Pisces. But yeah, they were trying to keep you stuck, or they wanted to have you sacrificed. They're holding a grudge. They're a grudge holder, and they're a show-off. Show me this Pisces, this grudge holder. They're trying to block your intuition. They were trying to stop or block your forward progress. There could be a Capricorn here too. They could have also been trying to block some sort of potential offer from coming towards you. Yeah, you could be a divine feminine, or there's a Libra, a Taurus involved, and they've been caught for lying, cheating, stealing. An Aquarius. A Gemini. Yeah, it has something to do with messages to a friend group or a social network. Yeah, what they were planning and plotting. So, again, it feels like a scandal. Some sort of scandal shit. Yeah, there's a greedy, superficial bitch involved. Someone's ex. Yeah, someone's starting drama. A player. Aries, Leo, Sag, and a Capricorn. A Libra. Yeah, there's like a group of people involved in this horse shit. Yeah, that wanted you in the Eight of Swords. There's a greedy, corrupt person here too. And a Leo. Someone's doing something hasty. They did something hasty or rash. Yeah, some manipulator. Virgo, Gemini. Aries. It has something to do with a breakup, a house, an inheritance, or a property. And they wanted you left out in the cold. Yeah, it has something to do with a marriage, a contract, or they contracted someone, or it's organized crime. Someone could have left. You could have left. You could have left an unhappy situation or a dysfunctional ass group of people. There's something here about secrets. Someone creating illusion and confusion. Some puppet master or someone's mistress is involved. You're not confused about a jealous witchy bitch. Someone's third party or a meddler that didn't want you to be happy. You're not confused about it at all. Show me they wanted you confused. You're not confused. They're working with a high priestess reversed. This is a puppet master or a mistress. This is a meddler or a manipulator. Yeah, it has to do with a karmic relationship. Man, male, female in reverse. Unrequited love. Definitely has something to do with a breakup. Knighthood. Someone wrote something about you. Yep, and now their empire is sinking. Someone wrote something about you so you would fall from grace. This is like abuse of power, power hungry. They wanted you to have a downfall, right? Excessive pride. And now they're falling from grace. Now their empire is sinking. Right? The tables turned. Yeah, you're wise, though. You're real patient. You could have predicted this. See, the whole time they were trying to hold you back, you're utilizing that time to become a better person, to get your chakras in alignment, clearing out blockages, healing, meditating, praying. Yep. Yep. And this was just a karmic lesson. You see it for what it is, though, or you're going to. Yeah, see, they're trying to use some supernatural shit to get you trapped. They're trying to trap you with some supernatural shit. They're doing dark magic. Yeah, spirituality, religion in reverse. They could have also been trying to use spirituality or religion against you. But they're doing some dark magic shit here. It's rituals, offerings, sacrifices, temple worship, private practice, mystery cults, philosophy, ethics, magic, and the supernatural. So this is someone that goes to church And they act like they're so this and they're so that. But this is someone who was praying for your downfall and dibble-dabbling in lower vibrational spiritual practices. Because they wanted you in the Eight of Swords. Yeah, father figures involved. And they wanted you afraid. And they wanted you to be abandoned. It has something to do with a karmic ass relationship, unrequited love. Some hypocrite bitch trying to have you rejected with her scumbag family, and they're a bunch of fucking scammers. Pack of liar, cheater, thieves. That's what they are. Bunch of hypocrites. Working with some dark triad personality. Doing dark magic. Full of shit, bitches and bastards. Fake and phony. They got bad fucking karma. They're not fucking loyal. They're making up shit and lying about you too. That's what I see. Right? They wanted to win at all costs. Show me they got bad karma. Yep, they're under judgment. They got bad fucking karma. Yeah, for trying to block your pathway. And being karmic. And what goes around comes around. Yeah, because they wanted you like this. While they enjoyed their life, they wanted you like this. So now they got bad karma. Yep, and they were trying to steal your gift or block your gift. Yeah, and they wanted you to have to work real hard and be a fucking beggar. And some man's involved, some older man. They worked real hard at this. Yep, to block your journey. It has something to do with a courtship or a partnership. And they wanted a great fortune, or they offered someone a great fortune to turn their back on you and leave you out in the fucking cold. Yeah, some official person, some authority figures involved. They offered someone a great fortune to turn their back on you. Yep, and to create an ending or death. Yep, they wanted this unexpected income. Some mature woman's involved too. It has something to do with your stability, your support, your foundation. And they were trying to block information, court documents, some sort of documents or messages. Or they created bad news, fake news, or corrupted information. Yeah, you could have been a main female. Yep. There's a wealthy man involved too. Show me this official person that offered them a great fortune. Persecution. Yeah, you're supposed to be persecuted. You're supposed to have unrequited love. And it has something to do with a karmic ass relationship. That's not for your highest good anyway. So fuck them. Yeah. This is what they were praying for. They're praying for your downfall. Yeah, a Pisces could be involved, or someone's real selfish or smug. Show me this official person. Yeah, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries. Someone's a liar, cheater, thief. They've been caught. A Leo. They wanted you in the dark. They wanted you told no. Capricorn. They were trying to stop or block you from reaching your highest potential. And a Scorpio. They were trying to create a death or an ending for you with some gold digger or some gigolo. Or it had something to do with a divorce or somebody wanting reward without effort. Yep, they're trying to have you laid to rest and catch you off guard. And they were trying to keep you burdened and oppressed. But look, you're having a victory over this. Yep, some gold digger, some gigolo bitch that wanted you left out in the cold. Or a bastard. But you're the fool. And they're a fucking thief. Yep, and they stabbed you in the back 10 times in the past. With a Scorpio and a Gemini, an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius, and a Scorpio. Yeah, they were manipulating you with love. Has something to do with emotional manipulation. Yep, that's what I see. So they could trap you. Some greedy, corrupt asshole. Yep. They wanted to keep some bullshit going, so they sent some manipulator towards you with a rusty fucking cup. To emotionally manipulate you. So they could keep some dumb horse shit going. Some manipulation. That's what I see. Virgo, Gemini, Leo, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Yeah, whatever they planned, it failed or backfired. You already had a victory, or you're going to. And they're just rebellious. They created a rebellion against you, or there's a rogue leader involved. Could be a Taurus, or it has something to do with a divorce. Yeah, someone's mask came off. They were just coming around to create conflict. See? They're a troublemaker. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus. Yeah, they wanted to create a breakup, create disharmony. So if you had harmony, they wanted to fuck with it. They wanted to make sure you didn't have any harmony. Could also have something to do with a broken contract or a group of people working together in the reverse. Could also have something to do with organized crime against you. Yeah. Someone could be looking at some shit that they created. Or they're looking at a broken contract. Or they're looking at a group of people in reverse. You could have ghosted someone. Or they were trying to have you ghosted or isolated so they could keep this money. Could be your inheritance. Could be money that they stole from you. Could be a Virgo. Could be a Capricorn. Yeah, some sort of something going on with money in the dark. Yeah, with a click cult coven. See the money, secret offers, group of people working together, celebrating your downfall, hidden enemies, hidden agenda, Pisces, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and Cancer. Yeah, Aquarius, they've all been caught for lying, cheating, stealing. They're under judgment. They got bad fucking karma. Capricorn, Scorpio, Aries. Has something to do with a breakup, your stability, your support, or an inheritance or a property. Yeah, and them wanting you rejected. Blocking you, trying to block your forward progress, or something backfired on a Sagittarius that was trying to block your fate or destiny, or they were trying to step on you to get ahead. Yeah, with a Capricorn, or they're just evil-minded, or they're a karmic. Evil-minded, wicked, obsessed, or it had something to do with a karmic contract. Someone contracted someone. Yeah, Spirit said that's the truth. To stress you out, to cause you anxiety, fear. Yeah, you're protected though. They've been blocked. Yeah, they were just trying to have you rejected, or something got rejected. A Leo could be involved. Something backfired on a Leo. And a Sagittarius. Some group of people that were working together, or somebody who contracted some people to come fuck with you. A Cancer could be involved. Someone might feel like they lost control, or they were just coming around to fuck with your peace. Some shit backfired. They've all been caught, or they're getting caught. And this is just a karmic ass relationship. And whoever this official man is here, they wanted you persecuted, and they were offering someone money to turn their back on you. We're going to look at him some more. And this mature man, they wanted this great fortune. You're supposed to be in the 8 of Swords. They get this great fortune. They can block your pathway. They're going to go sip on margaritas and eat tacos. Show me this official person and this man offering someone a great fortune. Someone could have a small car or a motorcycle. Someone's cousin. The dominions are here. They're overseers of good, and they're recorders of deeds. Show me this official person. The powers are here. They bring healing and peace. What's his beef with the collective? This could be like a dirty cop, dirty judge, dirty lawyer. Could be an ex. Could be someone in your ex's family. Could be a hater. Someone that hates you because you wanted to do the right thing. Probably a narc. They smell like a narc. Yeah, they destroyed evidence. Whoever the fuck they are. Show me this official person here. Someone's aunt. They're connected to someone's aunt. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and someone's sister. Yeah, they did some shit for money. Yeah, I told you they're a narc. Look, it says narc. And look, justice reversed with dope. They're doing something with drugs too. The virtues are here. They help with our charts and our morals. Something could be red or purple, and they're a fucking manipulator. Yeah, some mentor in reverse. But something was fated. They were trying to outsmart you, or they think they're smarter than everybody else, or they're a fucking manipulator. Yeah, there's some performer, pretender, or actor here. Something could be black or brown. Something about a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And someone could have brown hair. They were building something. They felt like they were incapable of failing, or they made some sort of mistake. Yeah, they wanted you to have an experience. There's something wrong with their emotionality. They're either overly emotional or they lack empathy, and they're a fucking snake. Yeah, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn could be involved. Some cause fighter in reverse. They're just a tool or a catalyst. And something was fated. Someone's going to be passing away soon. Some performer, some pretender, some actor. Some water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. They're a fucking loser. Yeah, someone's going to snitch, or they snitched on someone. Some fake rescuer, or they didn't help someone, or they didn't want someone to get help. Yeah, they got secrets. Some about a healer, or they didn't want someone to heal, or they're unhealed, or they're working with an unhealed fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, that has straight hair. And they got bad karma. All of them. I don't know what the fuck they're trying to do here. Show me this official person. They're King of Wands reverse. They could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. They're a player. They're connected to a Libra, a Taurus, a Leo, and an Aquarius. Some liar, cheater, thief. Yeah, look, they're doing some scandal here. Yeah, to stress you out. Aquarius. But look, you got the Six of Wands. You're the winner. And there's a King of Swords here that knows the truth about some karmic ass motherfuckers that are evil-minded, obsessed, toxic, or that someone contracted someone to come around and fuck with you. Yeah, to stop or block you, Capricorn. Sending around swift messages, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And it was to flip you in reverse, devalue you, or it has something to do with some greedy bitch. Yeah, and you're supposed to get a dirty love offer. They're sending around messages. Yeah, this is what they worked on with a Virgo and a Leo. And you're supposed to get laid to rest. Yeah, someone lost control, or they were trying to control you or an outcome, Cancer. And they've been caught for lying, cheating, stealing, Aquarius. And starting a bunch of fucking drama, Leo. With some King of Cups reverse whose mask came off. Yeah, they're throwing rocks and hiding their fucking hands. And there's a love bomber involved. And a dark magician, or they're manipulating, or they're doing dark magic, or they're manipulating some shit with communication or technology. Virgo, Gemini. And this is what they were invested in. This is what they spent all their time and energy doing. Yeah, so they could control you or an outcome. And stop or block you from reaching your highest potential. Just coming around to fuck with your energy. In secret. With the moon. Some fucking lunacy. With some clique, cult, or coven. So they could steal something from you. Block a 10 of Pentacles. Or it had something to do with a divorce. A mean family. An unloyal group of motherfuckers. Or someone who just wanted to steal something that belonged to you. Yeah. Trying to keep some bullshit going. With a Gemini or a friend group or a social network. Yeah, talking a bunch of shit. This is what they were invested in. And they can't take it back now. It is what it is. Show me this official person. Someone could be from Asia, or they're connected to someone from Asia. Or this is about what's hidden. So whatever was hidden is being exposed. Yeah, some shit they were trying to drag out, some sort of drama. Yeah, see, you have wisdom though. Or there's someone wise looking at a situation. Or it has something to do with a Taurus. Galactic. Yeah, this is about fear, force, and control. Yep, it has to do with your new start. Them trying to block your new starts. Yep, and wanting you in the Eight of Swords. Yep, it has something to do with a man and a woman or a relationship. Probably a breakup. They're in bad health, or they wanted you in bad health. And they're doing some supernatural shit. They're doing shit with, they're doing dark magic. Yep, but you have trust and faith. That's what got you through whatever this is, or that's what's going to get you through this. It has to do with your love life. Maybe someone not being faithful. And it has to do with some high priestess, someone's mistress, or someone with a hidden fucking agenda. Puppet mastering shit. Yeah, wanting you left out in the fucking cold. Yeah, but your angels are here protecting you. And it has something to do with the past. And someone trying to block your finances, or someone paid somebody here to do dark magic. That's what I see. Show me this high priestess. Yeah, they paid some broke ass. So they paid some broke ass motherfucker to come around and manipulate your energy. They wanted you to feel like you lost your chance with someone. You don't give a fuck. Yeah, and they wanted you to feel threatened, intimidated, or bothered. Because they're petty. Yeah, you said moving on, thank you, next. And they're in their fucking head about it. Yeah, because they wanted you in a love triangle. And they were talking a bunch of shit with your shitty ass karmic friends, or with their shitty ass karmic friends. And you're over here fucking unbothered. Yeah, you're over here in the spotlight getting positive attention. They're trying to come around with their old crusty fucking ass. Yeah, to start drama. Like, bitch, get the fuck out of here. Come around me with that bullshit. You clown. Yeah, it's a clown motherfucker. Look, wearing a mask. Look at their fucking face. That's the fuck they are. A clown. Hustling. Some clown ass motherfucker. Come around me with no bullshit, bitch. Yeah, some groupie motherfucker. You can haul ass, bitch. Get back on your unicycle and get the fuck out of here. Clown ass groupie motherfucker. Yep, lying to, making up shit. Troublemaker, drama starter. Putting you in some sort of one-sided battle. You ain't competing for no clown, motherfucker. Yeah, they're trying to keep you stuck. Yeah, they made you a dirty offer so they could keep you stuck in some sort of karmic entanglement. So they could continue to be nosy up in your fucking business, talk shit, and do karmic shit. Yeah, and they felt like they were protected by your haters and they wanted you to feel lonely or isolated. And you're ignoring their fucking ass. And they're upset because you're ignoring them. Yeah, they could be bankrupt or they were trying to make you go bankrupt and they're a fucking stalker. Yeah, reflecting. They don't want you to reflect back on something, but they're a bully and they were trying to force some shit to go their way. They're fucking groupie. Groupie clown, motherfucker. Connected to this high priestess energy, high priest. Show me this high priest, high priestess energy. Yeah, they're like a gang member. They're a groupie. A groupie clown bitch. Something could be red or purple. Someone could have lost the phone. Something wrong with their emotionality. They lack empathy or they're overly emotional. They wanted you to have an experience. But Father God's army's here and justice, bitch. Yeah, someone could be tall and skinny. They're irritated or they're trying to irritate you. But something was fated. Someone could have light eyes. They're sad or they wanted you to be sad or they're fucking sadistic. Yeah, someone's cousin's in reverse. They could have a small car or a motorcycle. And it says, cover your mirrors. So they're being all nosy up in your fucking business. Yeah, they could have did something overseas or they did something in the water on a boat or they have an offshore account. And the archangels are here. Something about a message. What is this energy here with this high priest, high priestess spirit? B, first, middle, last initial. Aquarius, something about the water, the waves. 8, something's karmic. U, something backfired. 5, M or W. Leo. Y, I have my. And I have bi. And I have L. And I have a Leo. I have the word my. I have bi. Something about blue. My blue. I also have bi. First, middle, last initial is a B, Y, L, U, or M. They're connected to an F. a J, an M, a W, or an R. And I have a number 4. That's what's hidden. 4 people that are hidden. So this is energies that you might know of, but you didn't directly see them. Or you're discovering them. An Aries could be involved. Something about mulberry. Mulberry might be significant to someone. I have Virgo, Capricorn. Someone was doing some shit for money. They were trying to keep it hidden, though. Has something to do with a contract. Virgo and Capricorn. Leo and Aquarius. Someone could have been born in 85. They could be 58. Something about a number 9. Something about completion. Something about an Aquarius. Something about mulberry might be significant to someone. I don't know why I'm picking up mulberry. Could be a street name. Could be a last name. Or it's a bush or a plant. Mulberry tree. Isn't that like a nursery rhyme? Wasn't there a nursery rhyme about a mulberry bush or some shit? Here we go around the mulberry bush, right? Isn't that like a thing? Show me this high priest, high priestess. I have a K. I have a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I have a T. I have a 2. I have a Q or a K. I have a number 5, a Cancer, a Gemini, and an E. Something about a kettle. I have a kettle here. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Gemini, Cancer, and Gemini. 525 might be significant to someone. 12 breaks down to a 3. And I have a 4. That's what's hidden. Aquarius. Ketamine. What is ketamine? Is that like a, I think that's a tranquilizer, right? Ketamine, isn't that like an animal tranquilizer? Let's talk about ketamine. Something about tiki. First, middle, last name is K-E-T or Q. What's hidden is J, D, M, W, and M or W. Over here, what's hidden is Libra and Taurus and Leo. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Gemini. It has something to do with a friend group, a social network, a bad communication, a Cancer, something about travel, something about secrets, secret lovers, secret travel, or someone traveled to do something in secret. Leo, Taurus, and Libra, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Gemini, and Aquarius. And I have Aries here. Number 3 and number 4. There could be an older couple involved. Libra, Taurus, or an Aries. An Aquarius. There's a Taurus, a Libra, a Leo, a Cancer, and a Gemini. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Show me this high priestess. H and B. Something about love. Something about a Taurus or a commitment. Something about a 5. Something about an R. Something about a U. Something about a Cancer or travel. Something about 5. Something about 3. 535. 553. 355. 10. 13. Scorpio, Aries. What's hidden is Aquarius with a 2. It has something to do with a partnership. Something could have backfired or someone circled around to do something. Has something to do with love, travel, Cancer, Taurus. First, middle, last initial is a H, R, or a B. What's hidden is Virgo and Pisces and a broken heart, or someone wanted someone to be heartbroken. What's hidden here is a K, an O, and an F. They're connected to an H, an R, and a B. I also have an M and a W and a U. Something about a fork in the road. Someone could work in HR. Someone said bruh. Someone might talk like that, B-R-U-H. Something about someone's brow. Something about a form. I also have brown here. Brown hair. Someone borrowed something. Someone might owe someone money also. And so it has something to do with someone's work or what they worked on. Something about work. I got work here too. Someone said for real. Bow. Someone wants someone to bow down to someone, or they think they're on some sort of high horse here. Someone thinks they're high and mighty or some shit. That's what I got. I just saw a D and a P and a number 8 and a C. That might be significant to someone too. DPC and number 8. They got bad karma, whoever the fuck they are. Show me this high priestess. History has something to do with the past. Yeah, and what they're devoted to. Some sort of devotion here. Trying to catch someone off guard, lurking. Look, they're doing black magic. You see the black cat? Yeah, something wrong with their story. Or they have some fucking story. Yeah, about some sort of binding ritual. Or why you need to be bound and tied. Or they could have lied to a high priest or a high priestess. They could have took your hair to some high priest or high priestess. Yep. It has something to do with your boundaries too. Some sort of bondage. Yep. Yeah, they were working together with a group of people. But you're still moving forward with bravery. Yeah, and they're shocked. They're shocked because their binding rituals didn't work. You overcame whatever they try to do here with their fucking story. And this group of assholes working together, not respecting your boundaries. And this is what they're devoted to here. And they got bad fucking karma. They're doing black magic or some shit. And they're shocked because you're over here still moving forward with bravery. Yeah, because look, they had bad intentions. Yep. Yeah, some Virgo and some community in reverse. Yeah, that was being real fucking petty and trying to manipulate you or a situation with trickery. Yeah, with all these secrets, their hidden agenda, doing shit in the dark, some sort of lunacy with a Pisces, a Virgo, a Gemini. And it has something to do with your identity. Yeah, they're trying to create some sort of ending for you. And they were talking a bunch of shit and growing shit in the dark. But it got exposed, or it's getting exposed. Yep. They were trying to block your healing, slow you down. They wanted you, I don't know, they had some fantasy here. Yeah, how they could have you ghosted or isolated. Or that they would do some fuck shit and come back later. Yeah, it has something to do with someone's family. Yeah, it has something to do with status or a social event or a divorce and some bore ass. Some aggressive ass masculine that's part of some wicked ass family. Yeah, they're trying to hide something, clean something up, or they wanted some sort of status or power from your downfall. Yeah, so they were manipulating shit. Yeah, to keep you stuck or have you sacrifice. They're real fucking shallow. Yeah, but you have freedom. They didn't want you to have your freedom. Yeah, it's about whether or not if you belong. Some bore ass wanted to say whether or not you belong. Some aggressive masculine. Yeah, they don't want something to be discovered about what they were tempted to do. They shook hands with someone, or they made a dirty deal with someone, or they were doing some underhanded shit and just waiting. Yeah, they had some fucking weirdo fantasy. See, it says fantasy. See the fantasy, their weirdo fantasy. I don't know if it's coming through. Yeah, to keep you trapped in some sort of network or web here. Real meticulous. And they're working with someone else. Yeah, some shallow motherfuckers. Yeah, but you have endurance. You out endured their bullshit, or you're going to. Yeah, you have freedom here, and they're shocked. Yeah, because you love yourself. Yep, someone's parents are involved. Well, someone was talking a bunch of shit. Yeah, there's like a rogue leader, a rebellious group, had something to do with a divorce or a Taurus. Or someone praying for your downfall. With a group of people in reverse. Show me this chicken talking all this shit. Someone's family. It's someone's family. Could be yours, could be theirs. I don't know. Someone's family's talking a bunch of shit, though. Could be a Pisces. They're fucking thieves. Look, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and Pisces, they just wanted to steal what was yours. That's the truth. They're a bunch of fucking greedy thieves with bad habits. Yeah, that wanted to create instability for you, or it had something to do with a property or an inheritance or an Aries. Yeah. Sagittarius, Cancer, some greedy corrupt bitch, or some greedy superficial bitch, Capricorn. Yeah, that's what I see. They initiated some shit. They wanted you confused about an ending. They wanted you confused about a shocking event. Yeah, they were trying to block you. They were trying to block clarity. And they wanted you laid to rest. Yep, so they were keeping a drama going with a Leo and a Libra and a Scorpio. A Gemini, an Aries, Leo, Sag, and a Scorpio. Yep, and some corrupt asshole and somebody with a rusty cup. Yeah, some karmic motherfuckers. Yep. Some disingenuous asshole. And they're going to walk away, or they walked away. Yep. They're just coming around to try and make you look bad or feel bad, and they're going to leave. Because they want to bully. They're connected to an Aquarius, a Leo, an Aries, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, a Capricorn. They're just coming around to start shit, and they're going to leave. Yeah, a Libra. Yeah, they've been exposed. They're also connected to a Virgo, Pisces, Cancer, Taurus. And it has something to do with someone's mistress, them trying to create a breakup, or it's someone's third party, or it has something to do with organized crime against someone. A broken contract, and somebody trying to keep some bullshit going in secret. But you already know their fucking hidden agenda. You already know why they're circling their dumb fucking ass around. Right? You already know their dumb karmic ass, their mode of operation. Talking all this shit, bitch. Go kiss my big fat ass. And stay in your own fucking lane. There are some runes on this, Spirit. Here we go. All right. Well, you got some abundance coming in. That looks good. And you have this dark rune and the sun rune here, too. Kind of all in alignment with each other. It's like the sun energy is coming through, and it's going to clear out this negative energy. This could be a blockage as well. It could have been blocking your abundance. But I see that getting cleared out. You have some sort of money coming through. I want to look at what this blockage is. And show me what this blockage is. Wheel of Fortune reverse. Yeah. Sagittarius energy. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Cancer. Some karmic motherfuckers in reverse. And a Pisces. Yeah, they're part of they're karmic soulmates is what they are. They're soulmates, they're just fucking karmic. Yeah, some shit got laid to rest though. Yep, someone was trying to keep you stuck or have you sacrifice. Libra, Pisces, Leo, Virgo, some gold digger, and a Gemini. And they stabbed you in the back 10 times. Yeah, it has something to do with a breakup. And some unloyal family, an unloyal group of motherfuckers. And some older man. Maybe an Aries, Leo, Sag. Yeah, they're lying, lashing out, and slandering you. They want you told no. They're lying, cheating, stealing, and they're connected to some mean ass hoe that lashes out and doesn't use logic. That's what I see. It could be a frenemy. Yeah, it looks like a narc couple. Yeah, you ghosted them. Or you're shining the light on them. You could be shining the light on a narc couple. Some greedy, superficial bitch. And some spiteful bitch that was trying to keep some bullshit going. Maybe a Virgo too. Yeah. Yeah, they're just coming around to keep a drama going. Leo. You had a victory over this, or you're going to, but that's what the blockage was. It has something to do with your family or someone trying to take away your peace or someone's fucking family. Yeah, trying to block your new starts. Coming around acting like a fool, trying to create endings for you. Doing rash shit, being hasty, impulsive with some jealous witchy bitch. That's what the blockage is. But it's being cleared out. Show me the sun. You have clarity. Yeah, you have clarity and some shit's getting laid to rest. Also, you could have clarity that someone's at their final resting place. Could have something to do with a Leo or a Libra. Yep, someone who wanted you left out in the cold. Someone who was trying to drag out a fucking ending. Scorpio, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Yeah, that's what they were invested in. Some shit's over. Some dumb players involved. Aries, Leo, Sag. Some unloyal group of people. Could have something to do with a divorce, an inheritance, or someone's unloyal ass family. Yeah, that's what I see. And a Cancer. Yep. And some fishy cup guy or girl, Pisces, foul play. And a greedy, corrupt bitch or greedy, nasty bitch, a Capricorn. Yeah, you have clarity about their fuck asses. And you got this money coming in. Show me what this abundance is. Yeah, you're going to get what's fair. That's what I see. You have some sort of exchange of energy. 6 of Pentacles. This is about giving and receiving. So you're going to have some funds come through. Could have something to do with the King of Swords. Yeah, you're not trapped. I don't know what the fuck these motherfuckers think they're doing. And you're still moving slow and steady toward your highest potential. And it looks like you healed, or you're gonna heal from a situation. And someone's still watching you, but they ain't saying shit. Yeah, it's some mean hoe watching you with an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Virgo, Taurus. It might be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. It could be a frenemy or someone's ex, or it's some mean hoe that doesn't use logic. They're watching you online. They stalk you online. Yeah. Yeah, because they don't want some shit to be over. They want to keep a karmic cycle open. And they're connected to some dumb fucking player. An Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, that likes to start conflict with some jealous witchy bitch. So there you go. Yeah, they're backstabbers. They already stabbed you in the back 10 times. They're connected to an Empress reverse, a Libra, a Taurus, and a group of karmic soulmates. That's what I see. They wanted you told no, or they were trying to keep you in the dark. Leo. Yeah, Leo. And someone was trying to bully or force something to go their way. Scorpio, and they wanted you confused, but you're not fucking confused. You're not confused about them being a bunch of fucking backstabbers. You're not confused at all. And they got bad fucking karma. All right, Spirit, close this reading out for me. Yeah, if you felt stuck, you're not going to feel that way much longer. Something about Pisces energy. Yeah, and you have victory and success. So you're overcoming some sort of blockage energy. That's what I see. It could be emotional as well. Yeah, it could just be you cleaning out your closet, you know? Yeah, don't overcomplicate shit if you're going through a dark night of the soul or whatever. Don't overcomplicate it. Keep shit simple. Yeah, and be kind to yourself while you're healing, because you just went through a real long fucking karmic cycle with a bunch of karmic assholes who are obsessed, evil-minded, and wicked, and wanted to drag out a fucking drama. So, be kind to yourself. Yeah, Sagittarius, Aries, Capricorn, Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, Pisces. But it's over. You completed some sort of karmic cycle. And you won't be giving to the ungrateful anymore. Yeah, and you're not stuck. Let me see. Somebody might have did something rash here. Leo, Virgo. But you know the answer. They were trying to block you from receiving some sort of answer. Yeah, because they didn't want something to change between you and a soulmate. Yeah, they were trying to force something to go their way. Yep, it had something to do with them partnering up with one of your fucking karmic motherfuckers. Yeah, they partnered up with some karmic people behind your back. They didn't show you any respect at all. They didn't want you to have some sort of new beginning, and they were trying to block you from a soulmate. Yep, they didn't want you to have a new day. They wanted you to be fucking miserable like them. Aquarius and Libra, that's who they partnered up with behind your back. And Virgo. Yep, and they're not kind. There's a Scorpio here too. And they were trying to block your flow, and they were trying to drag out some shit that already ended. Yeah, a bunch of unhealed motherfuckers or people that didn't want you to heal. But you're moving on, or it had something to do with you moving on or moving forward. Yeah, trust your intuition. Yeah, because you've been trying to fuck with your self-confidence and your creativity. Fucking with your solar plexus chakra by not being friendly or acting like dicks. Or they're being fake. These are fake people. These are people that smile in your face, but they got a hidden agenda, you know. Yep. That's what I see. Yeah, they didn't want you to be in the moment. They didn't want you to enjoy the small things in life. Some Empress reversed. Yeah, she was fucking around with your fairy energy. This came out the other day. And whoever's fucking around with your fairy energy, they're going to regret that shit. Because some fairies aren't nice. Right? Some of them even bite. Look up fairies. Not all fairies are sweet. Right? They're playful, but some of them are fucking mean as fuck. Yep. And that's what I see. Someone was fucking around your fairy energy. Yeah, they were trying to create an ending to your fairy energy. And they were trying to block your harmony. And they wanted you to be afraid. Has something to do with true love. And them creating chaos. And them wanting you to be sacrificed. And them trying to block your free spirit. And they were trying to fuck with your root chakra too. They could have did root work on you. They didn't want you to feel safe and grounded. Yeah, it has to do with your free spirit. They're fucking around with your fairy energy, your imagination, your playtime. Doing some fuck shit here. I want to see what's going to happen to this bitch. Shall we? Empress reverse with the fairies. Some actions they took towards you in reverse with transformation. Let's see what's going to happen to this bitch. This bitch came out earlier as a frenemy. But it doesn't have to be the same bitch. It could be a different bitch. What's up with this Empress reverse spirit? Fucking around with the collective's fairy energy. Perspective. Some about someone's family. This could be a family member or someone's family member. If this person was trying to get someone to see something from their perspective, people no longer agree with their perspective. Something changed. There's a shift. Yep, because it has something to do with you healing or being a healer, or people see that this person's unhealed or that they didn't want you to heal. Yep, it has to do with fate too. Something was fated. And it has to do with logic them being a know-it-all or thinking they're smarter than everybody else. And it has to do with love. And then there's some group of people involved. Yeah, something was grotesque. They thought it was fun or funny. Yeah, and it has something to do with a network of people in the past. Yeah, and them lurking, wanting power over you or over a situation. They had some sort of fantasy here. They were growing shit in the dark. And they're evil-minded, wicked, or they're in bad health, or they were trying to affect your health. Yeah, they were just waiting. Yeah, someone's parents are involved. And they were doing underhanded shit. And watching, being voyeuristic. Doing some toxic shit, or watching some toxic shit go down. Yeah, some shocking shit. Yeah, someone's out of control, or they could have said you're out of control, but it has to do with perspective. And then manipulating some shit. Yeah, someone's parents are involved. And someone don't see something from their perspective anymore. So I feel like if they had a group of people fooled, people don't see shit from their perspective anymore. People see that this person's just unhealed, or they didn't want you to heal. It's like they had plenty of time to, you know, do whatever they had to do to heal, or to, you know, transcend. And they're stuck. It's like someone on rinse and repeat, or they were trying to keep you on rinse and repeat or some shit. Someone trying to lower your vibration. But people don't see shit from their perspective anymore. Like, everybody can see that someone's just unhealed, or they didn't want you to heal. And show me the fairies in this Empress reverse. Yeah, they could have wrote something nasty about you. Yeah, they were praying for some shit here. Praying for your downfall. Yeah. So it had something to do with a breakup, or they were trying to keep you away from someone, or your ex is involved. It has something to do with unrequited love. Yeah, but you're wise. It has something to do with wisdom. And you moved on. Are you moving forward? And them trying to drag out a drama. Yeah, but their empire's sinking. Yep, and their wicked ass family's going down too. Yeah, these people that wanted you out in the cold, they're doing this dark magic for this money. That's what's happening to them. Yep, something you left, or you're moving forward. You transcended through a situation that was supposed to keep you stuck. So give yourself a pat on the back. That could be why they're shocked. They're probably wondering how the hell you survived. Show me this Empress reverse. Yeah, I see you using discernment with somebody that was trying to catch you off guard, with a group of people in reverse, in secret. Yeah, coming around in secret to catch you off guard. Yeah, because they want you in the Eight of Swords, and it had something to do with a soulmate connection. And they wanted you heartbroken, and they wanted you to feel defensive. Yep, Aquarius could be involved, or you healed, or you're healing. And they wanted you stressed out. Yeah, Spirit said that's the truth. Yep, a Pisces is involved. And they wanted you rejected. Yep, a Leo, and they wanted you in the dark. They wanted you told no. Yep, and they were trying to have you rejected, or this is someone you rejected. Yep, you left. It looks like you left. You rejected somebody and hauled ass. Or you're going to. Yeah, it has something to do with a divorce or someone trying to take away your harmony. And someone's a fucking thief. They just wanted to steal your shit. That's the truth. They just wanted to steal your shit, collective. Block your gift, steal your gift. Come and play in your fucking energy. Alright, it's all fun and games until it ain't fucking funny anymore, right? Yeah, someone could be a gang member or they're a fucking groupie. Or they got a bunch of people involved. Karmics usually do that. So do narcs. Yeah, something's faded here. Some shit's been recorded by the angels. Some about a bar, a club, a drinking party. Someone with dark eyes. Someone's a pawn or a tool. They're using someone. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Someone could have lost a job. Some loser. And someone's tall and skinny. A water sign can be involved. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And they're a fucking snake. Yeah, someone's uncle's involved. And some gold digger or some gigolo. Or they are a gold digger or a gigolo. And they were trying to take away your fucking harmony. And I'm going to end this here. You guys have a good night. Take care.